Hey guys, that's how much clay I have left. Clay that you bake, Sculpey. And I have some silver foil. Let's try to make a little race car. And a little race car that looks like, I think that should be big enough. That looks like it's going fast, even when it's not moving. I'm not really a sculptor or a clay guy. But we can fool around. That's the body. That's the engine. That's the driver's seat. Let's see. Some definition there for the engine. Okay, so that's the driver's seat. That's the engine. And this will be the wheels. Be right back. So I'm just using this plastic base so I can make all the wheels around the same size, and I'm just pressing them out of aluminum foil also. So here are the 4 tires, and basically I made them all just a little uneven. One, I'm going to make the bottom completely flat, because one of them is going to be, the car is going to look like it's in motion. So there's the flat tire. And I'm going to put them on the car with toothpicks to hold them on. Like this. I'm going to make a hole first, a good hole. And then the one with the flat will go on like that. There's the first wheel on. Be right back. Okay, so there's the car in silver foil. And I'm going to start smoothing out the clay. And I put the clay on it. So I'm going to start by draping this over. Let's say, like, I don't think I'm going to have enough clay. Let's start with that. And just hold it together. Like so. It's alright if the front wheel falls off. Like I said. And then the back. Probably won't have enough clay to finish this car. and nothing is open. That's why I'm home doing this mindless thing. But I do like making things, so just to give you an idea, that's the first wheel of the clay car, and I will be making this car to look like it's in action, like moving. I want it to be the entire body on a turn. So I'm actually going to bend the body like that. And the wheels will have that bronze look to them. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, somebody texted me. All right, let me get right back to you. I'm gonna put on the second wheel. So the craft store is closed, Michael's, and my other square of this clay, Sculpey, this is it. I only have that little package, so I'm gonna have to make this stretch out. There's the back two tires, and I'm gonna do the front two tires now. I might have to make the front two tires just a little bit smaller to get the look. The car's gonna look like it's turning that way. This is what I'm working with now. I have a whole 2 bars of this clay at my mom's house, but that's in Brooklyn. And we're not supposed to be going anywhere. So, hi Mom. Here we go. Be right back. So this will be the right front wheel. And I want it to be turning a little bit. So far. So here's the third tire, and like I said, I'm going to make it look like it's going to the right. Here's something funny. Look at this plastic fork, and in the plastic fork there's grooves, and when you press them into the tire, hold on, it actually looks like a tire tread. Just thought I would share that with you. So we got 1 tire left to go. It also has to have that turn look to it. It's all the clay I have left. Oh, I have this much clay left on this piece, and I'm gonna make the car, finish the car up before I bake it. I'll show it. I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom and a little bit on the top, and then form the wheels more to a turn. Be right back. So this is what I'm up to. I'm still just patching the parts where the silver foil is showing. Like so. That's the front of the car. The back stays straight. I gotta somehow make a little man's head right there. There's this one guy on YouTube, I'm going to get his name, that I've been watching for a while. And I'm watching his techniques. and he's great at clay. I gotta put a gear shifter right here and his head right here. Be right back. So this is what I'm up to so far. I got the turning effect, and now I'm just giving space between the wheels here and the body all around. Make a gear shifter here and maybe a dashboard right here. This is what clay I have left. Still going though. Little front work. I get rid of some bubbles like that. So this is where I'm at so far. Windshield, steering wheel, some body marks, space between the tires. One side muffler. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty with the clay. I'm going to do something in here with the wheels, show some depth.
You essentially just create the internal structure for your piece, if that makes sense.
So the voice you're hearing is Ace of Clay, and I've watched many of his videos. This is the car. I'm going to show it to you going in the oven. I'm just going to smooth out some parts, but I was just watching him. Ace of Clay, look him up on YouTube. Really great at what he does.
Instead of just taking a piece of clay that's that big, you're going to make the shape of it out of aluminum foil. You're going to add the clay over that, like so. And that's.
So getting back to the piece, I still have this much clay left. And I'm just trying to get the angle of this tire to be more in this direction. If you ever seen these brass statues that they make into trophies to award racing cars, or Pebble Beach sometimes has them, you'll see the old style I'm trying to replicate. So that's the finished car, and I'm going to put it in the oven right now, 275 for about 20 minutes. So there it is, guys, girls. Followed some direction of Ace of Clay. Get this up. I saved a little clay for filling with some pinholes and stretching. I'll let it cool. I'll show it again. Okay guys, so I finished the car. I have a small work table under my American flag. I really hope everybody out there is being safe, washing their hands, wearing masks and gloves when they go outside. Before I show you the car, I always was fooling around with Polymer Clay a while back, and I watched a lot of videos of Ace of Clay, and I started out with these cars that I made out of clay. They're the Volkswagen Bug, and If you don't know Ace of Clay, watch his videos. Really good tutorials. And then I have these little faces here. I would make some of them. I'd start on the train, going to work an hour, coming home sometimes 2 hours. And every now and then I would start one, put it back in a plastic bag. This is 3 faces on one. This is when I started getting into using Polymer Clay. You bake it in your oven. It's really easy, it's fun. This guy is holding his scalp open to see his brains. This guy is a gangster with 3 eyes, the third eye, smoking a cigar. Just some funny faces I made practicing with it. And then this is the two-faced guy. This is him smiling. Hold on, let me show you. He's smiling here. And then if you turn him upside down, same guy is sad here. This is just, again, practicing. If you want to see the car, I did complete the car. I try to make it in a racing fashion. And there it is. I don't have any brass colored or copper colored paint, so I couldn't paint it, but I did bake it. And I will finish it in a copper and brass color once the hobby stores reopen. There was no hobby shops open. So this is what I did today for a couple hours. I haven't worked on anything else as far as Hot Wheel cars. I might start one tonight. But this was fun to do. And these are the other guys I made a while back. But I thank you for watching. And leave your comments below. I will get back to you. All right, Big Mike, and God bless. Be safe.